Hi everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. Guess what it is today? It's our craft coloured spiral bound scrapbook that we're using for the Margarete Miller 52-week collage challenge, which is volume 2 for 2022. And today we are doing hashtag 2022 planner 44. 44, it's like countdown to Christmas, isn't it? 52 weeks in the year. We haven't got many weeks left until Christmas, so perhaps I should be getting a move on with all my Christmas buying. Oh, I don't want to think about it. Anyway, the 5 prompts and the bonus this week are something that starts with a V for victory, a game piece or a puzzle piece, translucent paper such as tracing paper, vellum, tissue paper, a flag, something that jumps, and the bonus is a repeating pattern. So I kind of found bits for all of that really. So I think, you know, it's a collage, so I'm kind of going to incorporate everything in it. So the only thing I haven't got out is probably a number for the week, but we'll see whether we've got anything for 44 anywhere at all. Right, so we're on this page. It's just about going to serve me now for the weeks that we need, and I'll show you what I found. So something that starts with a V, I have found a violet. A violet. So I was trying to think of things beginning with V, and I was thinking of viola or violin, but I didn't have a picture in my stash of one of those, so I'm going to go with violet. Little violets that grow in the garden. I think those are really nice. So this one's actually a dog violet. These are the ones that actually do grow kind of anywhere really. So you often find them out in the woods and in the fields and everything. So we're going to have the violet for our V. I've got a jigsaw puzzle piece that was gifted to me. I don't know what the jigsaw was, what the picture was. That looks like a recorder there or something like that, but I don't really know. So we're going to use that. I've got a piece of printed vellum here. It's just got an R on for receive. I don't really know what else. I think I've probably possibly used half of it. I don't know if it came like that. But anyway, I'm going to use that. I like the colours of it, sort of a very dark green. Didn't really have much for flags, except in my encyclopedia. I've got a whole page of these flags, so they are quite small. So I've picked the Italian flag there, so I like the colours. Something that jumps, well, I've picked a frog's jump, so I'm going to use him. And the repeating pattern, I've got a piece of this origami paper, which is a repeating pattern of dots. But again, I like the colours. I thought they'd fit in, so you know, they can go behind the vellum, I suppose. So I don't really know how this is going to look, but anyway, I'm going to just tear out this violet from one of the books I have. I think this was one of the country diary type books about flowers and things. So probably won't keep all of that. I don't know yet. So we've got that. So I'm just going to go around that in some distress vintage photo ink. Oh. And just give it a little bit of definition. So that's that. So let's do the same, tear around Mr. Frog. Well, he's on sort of white paper. I don't want to tear off too much of his feet, but they were right at the bottom. Oh, that went a bit crooked. Okay, and we'll just distress around him or her. I'm not sure whether it's a male or a female. Don't know much about sort of amphibians, and I would have probably been, I mean, I know frogs have frog spawn. I don't know what the difference is between a male and a female. Usually the males of the kind of creature world are more highly decorated and colourful, so just giving him a little bit of him or her, possibly a him, a little bit of this to take off all that white in the background like that. So that's much better. And we'll just distress around this little flag. Yes, maybe we'll put that on top of something. We're just going to distress the edges of this jigsaw. Quite a thick piece, chunky. I don't actually own any jigsaws. I do love doing jigsaws, because it's one of those things, you know, you can do to relax. But, you know, when I'm not working, crafting is my main go-to, or reading. You know, I do like reading books in the summer, so and in the winter too. But mainly, you know, nice to sit out in the sunny garden and read. I like doing that, to try and find a balance to get all these things fitted in. Okay, so, oh, and I did, I found a V sticker, which is sort of made out of a tree branch. So I thought that might be nice to go on behind the, you know, the violets as an extra piece. So that is what I'm going to use. And I don't know whether to tear around this actually. I don't know if I can. Vellum is a bit odd when it comes to tearing, I find. We'll just see. Oh, that one seemed to tear quite easily. So I guess in theme with everything else, I'll just try and tear a bit of it off around the edges. Oh, it's very thin, so, and the ruler doesn't seem to, that's torn the corner off now. Oh, it doesn't like this bit, you see. It is temperamental. Okay, we'll just go around that. Like so. Okay, right. Now, let's see how this is all going to look on here. No idea at the moment. So I wanted to find something to put that flag onto. So just get my scraps out. So put a bit of a scrap of music paper, maybe some coffee. Oh, this would be quite nice. The edge of this music paper. This is really old. Lovely colour. We'll use that, I think. Okay, right, so I thought the repeating pattern could sort of go behind, and maybe a bit of frogginess. I'm wondering whether to tear this down. Whichever way I tear it, I think it's going to have some white edges, so we'll distress those in a minute. So maybe have that dog violet with our V, which is going to be this shape when it's peeled off. Some of that behind there. Oh, my nails are awful at the moment. Really yucky from crafting, really, using inks and things. So I quite like a piece of that down there. Something like that, maybe. Perhaps like that. And we could have maybe another piece up here, which I will distress in a minute. Maybe this piece, it's only a small square. If I tear around these edges, it will make it a bit smaller. And maybe have that one down here like so. I can have the V, something like that. And maybe this with our flag. Gosh. Oh, I don't know if I want the frog right underneath. I don't know now whether I want him up there like so. Maybe have that there, I don't know. That looks all right, I think. Okay, let's ink round these pieces of spotty paper. It's always fascinating to me how different these come out depending on who's doing them and what their ideas are, you know. So we all kind of have different ideas, and it's really refreshing to see all the creativity, you know. It's lovely. I really do like this challenge. Okay, that's that one. Right. And then this one here. Okay, right. Okay, so that I wanted that one kind of to go underneath there, so it's going to be something like that, I think. Right, okay, let's put this piece down. Have I got any book page? I've got a bit here. That there. And then I'm going to put the violet down next. The good thing about this glue stick is it doesn't stick down straight away, so you can kind of lift it if you need to. So put that there, I think. And then I'm going to put this down. Now I'm not sure how this is going to glue down with glue stick. I find vellum sometimes doesn't like the glue you use on it. It's starts, as soon as it gets any kind of moisture, it starts doing this wrinkling up. It's very strange stuff, isn't it? And not wanting to stick down at all. Okay, so I think we wanted this somehow like this. It's fine, froggy. So that's going underneath there, like that. So I'm just going to glue the page, stick that down. I hope you can see me. Oh, I've got a very itchy nose at the moment. I don't know what that is. There's a toad on the back of this frog picture now. I was torn between frog or toad, toad or frog, particularly as it's Halloween. I've gone for the frog because when I read the information about the two, it didn't actually say that a toad hops. It did say that frog did. So being the stickler I am for keeping to what's right, I've used the frog. Okay, so now we've got, see that is not sticking down. Let's stick the glue on there. May have to go around it with some art glitter or something in a minute. So I then had this piece which I wanted to put kind of under here. So I'm just going to glue onto the page under there. It's quicker and easier. And like so, like that. Just put that corner down there. Okay. Okay, then that can go there. Now that's not sticking to the vellum. This I think I'll put down with some collage because it's a thick piece of chunkiness. Cardboard. That's what we call it. And maybe have that kind of on the side like that. Then we've got our flag. That is going to stick itself down, I think. So that can actually go there, I think. And I want the flag kind of to one side, like so. There. Okay, and then I've got a V, which I'm going to ink round. Put that in the bin before I stick him down. And he can go kind of there, I think. There. Very strange looking assortment. Okay, so now I just want 44 really. Okay, so I'm just going to get my stamp. Maybe a second. I'm going to stamp, I think, 44 on a piece of this. here. It is a lovely colour, this edge of this paper from the music book. Very brittle too. So 44 might go there. So let's have a look. So going to have to do this on the table, and I don't want it up that way. Do I want it there? Do I want it up here? I quite like it there, so I've got my black soot out already, and my small, very mucky looking stamp plate thing, whatever that's called. So just gonna white brown those. I've managed to get it all over that, so let's just start again. I'll be a bit gentler with it. I'm just going to stamp that there. That's good, that looks all right. So I'm going to put one here and one here. And that's my 44. And let's get that glued down. Try not to tear this, because this glue stick is very, very sort of strong and sticky, and where's my pen for writing on here, like I normally do? So I'm going to write down here, hashtag. It doesn't like writing on glue. This pen. Planner 44. Okay, so another short and sweet one. So let's recap. We've got something that starts with a V. We've got a violet here and a V sticker in the shape of a branch. I mean a branch in the shape of a V, I should say, shouldn't I? A game piece or puzzle piece. I've got a jigsaw puzzle piece. Some translucent paper, which is my vellum. A flag. I've got the Italian flag down here. Something that jumps. I've got a nice frog. And a repeating pattern was the bonus. So I've added that on as a bit of background, which is a repeating pattern of these dots. But I like the colour of the paper. So that's hashtag 2022 Planner 44. And I'll just show you a bit of a close-up there. So that's my effort. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining me again. I do appreciate all your support. And I look forward to speaking to you again soon. So take care, everyone. Bye-bye.